What's going on, guys? I've yet to see a review for the new F-84G Thunderjet, so I thought I'd try my hand at making one. Seems very similar on paper to the F-84B Tech Tree Thunderjet. Um, and there's also a Tier 10 one as well. But the thing that makes this special is it's a Tier 9 premium, like the F9F Panther, and it also comes with some paint schemes. It comes with the premium paint scheme that has like some extra benefits. You get some extra aircraft experience, train your pilots faster. I have not flown this yet. This is just how you get it out of the box. You can buy this for I think $80. There's also a set of missions you can complete, and you can also buy certificates to complete the missions faster. I completed the missions. I used a few certificates to speed up the process, but it's not too terrible of a grind, but we'll see if it's worth it. This is how it comes out of the box. You get 5 slots, 5 consumable slots. The difference here from the F-84G to the F-84B seems to be that the premium version gets a gun slot instead of an airframe slot. And then the consumable slots are the same. It looks like the premium version is slightly faster and slightly less maneuverable. Let's take a look at those stats real quick. 10.8 seconds versus 11.1. Is there any roll rate difference? Oh, a bit of roll rate as well. The stall speed. Oh, stall speed is a good bit higher. Okay. So that's actually a reasonable downgrade in the flight characteristics, I think. Let's take a look at the airspeed difference. See some boost speed and some dive speed. So if you're running a speed build, maybe this makes a difference. I'm not sure. It's kind of difficult to reach the 571 boost speed on the standard version. Although I don't really run a speed build on the standard version. So yeah, I'm not sure how big of a factor that is. I don't have the stats on like the engine power, so I'm not sure about the acceleration. We'll see if there's a difference in the climb rate. Oh, there is a little bit. So it does have a little bit more thrust. I guess we'll check that out in a minute. It does come with a nice paint. You have to purchase the rockets, which you'll want to do. 100,000 silver. Be a problem. Then let's check out the rockets real quick. And possibly compare that to the rockets on the standard version. So let's see here. Cumulative damage seems like 1,500 a rocket. So they're the same rockets, same resupply time. You get 8 extra, but you have to forgo the slot for the bombs or the tiny tins. Okay, interesting. So, but does that mean that the speed difference is the same? So let's check out the speed difference. Okay, because if you put both on, you get a secondary speed downgrade. But it's not that much, really. To go 2. Okay, so it's not like a huge factor, and the maneuverability is noticeably worse. Okay, interesting. So it does seem like possibly a slight downgrade. Let's accelerate the training on this, because it's going to be an aircraft training. Okay, let's pop some equipment in here. We probably want to get probably a sight. We'll go for a speed or maneuverability build, I think. With the boost turbine. Let's see. And let's see here. 120 seconds. Do we go What is the difference between pylons? This is probably pretty boring right now. 10 seconds. How much speed? 20 on the boost speed. Interesting. Okay, you could go either way. I'm just gonna put some strength and hard points on here real quick, I think. And then just up a little bit. Enhance them to 200 levels. Button. Enhance. Enhance. I don't really care about the bonus characteristics too much right now, because I'm going to change them in a second. After this first battle, I'm going to specialize it and then put on some fancy stuff, but we'll just see how it comes out of the box. Alright, so let's find like not the greatest pilot to use for the first round. Okay, select our hawk. It's got 4 points. Yeah, that should be good. So, pretty average characteristics. This isn't compared to the F-9 Panther, so how did I take the bombs off? Me. Oh, okay. What I did here is I wanted to compare the stats across the board to show how much better the Panther is than the Thunderjet, on paper at least. And probably in practice. It's probably even better in practice than it is on paper. But yeah, you get way better guns, you get extra maneuverability, and extra speed, apparently. But no, well, we'll put the rockets on there. The rockets, the payload's not going to be quite as good on the Panther. Oh shoot, what the heck? You have to pay for it twice? That's weird. I'll just pop it back into specialized configuration. So that's like the Panther kitted out pretty nicely. Okay, so it's slightly slower and slightly less survivable. Less hit points. But you get a huge bonus in guns and a huge maneuverability boost with the Panther, so it's probably going to be a good bit better. But let's try this out. Let's try this out with the kind of like the stock loadout here without being specialized and without having a good pilot. And then next time we'll dress it up real nice. We'll get some experimental equipment on there. And then for the third battle, I think I'm just going to set it up how I think I'm going to play it. Oh, looks like we got a match already. Let's see what we have. I've not seen one of these in the wild yet.
You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
Let's see. Ooh, he's really good. He's okay. He's got a Yak 30, HD2, Yak 30 on Mars. So our Yak 30 is probably going to get toasted by his Yak 30, but she'll see. I'm going to try to sneak the mine off. Look at all those rebellion. Happy. Let's put mine for bombers. Man, let's see what we can do. One. Does that work? It did not work, so we're going to use 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. So we need 4 rockets. Alright. Ooh, we got the point in the garrison. Let's go over to the mine. And we can even have someone guard the bomb out there. The Yak's probably not going to mess with the... The Yak's probably not going to attack the... shoot, Usually they don't actually fully blow up. Not like that. You'll get a chance. Pop a few rockets down there. Right, kind of equalize the power bar there. But usually the bombers don't actually completely destroy the large sectors, so you get a chance to vulture some smaller ones in there to finish off the the ground target. Keep a couple handy just in case. So we've got quite a few capture points already, I think. 70.
Good job, pilot. Now we control the plan.
Oh, it worked! In the promotional. That doesn't really matter. In the promotional little blurb for this, they told how good it's going to be at hunting bombers because of the rockets, which are air-to-ground rockets. They don't have perks and defenses, but they seem to work. So maybe they do have like a little something to them. Let's see if we can sneak over here. They did take the airfield, which is going to allow them to spawn bombers a lot closer to the mine. So I don't know what we're going to be able to do about that. I don't really want to sit on the mine and guard it. I could probably take on that guy in the heavy fighter, but I would rather not. Put some AA over there. Hello. Some of these. Air defense. Heavies. Oh, am I trying to plug me in the butt? I'll make it try to spin around. It's not the worst. Did something die in the What's this? Alright, we got this. There is. What the heck? Oh, it's just a butt. Okay, so I'm gonna spawn right next to that garrison. Probably take that garrison. There's a ton of ground attackers hovering the mine, but I can't. I'm dead. I can't really do anything about it right now. It's doing okay. He's gonna kill her there. We are winning. And they don't. Well, they do have the advantage in aircraft. It's just the heavy fighter there isn't as useful as it could be taking. Now I could go and take the mine, but it's probably going to flip by the time I get there. So I'm going to just try to take this garrison and then just ping the mine. Do my best at taking it back once it's captured. Camo. Yeah, these guns are not exactly bomber nightmares. Yeah, nightmares for bombers. There's a recoil. Oh, sweet. Cool. I can hop up the mine now. Just keep busy. And now, bang. Just make sure. On button. Get the bombers here ASAP. Try to tickle these ground attackers. See if I can tag one or kill one in the zone still. I'll capture it. So we're gonna be able to get this one at least. Sweet. Alright, let's go for the other. That's actually really good. The guns, it does have a gun slot. It doesn't do a bad job at lighting stuff on fire as it is, though. Usually these ground attackers are pretty hard to light on fire, but even without any special ammo. It does have the silver ammo, I guess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, let's see what gets us. Yeah, we're gonna want those. Those fancy rockets. Dang it. Get out of here. Nice, sweet. Alright, cool. I didn't have to really. I probably should have put a few more rockets in there just because, in case the heavy fighter over there killed that bomber. It would have knocked the points back on that mine. Let's see here.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy?
We can ignore them. Probably.
Victory is in sight. Keep it up.
I don't mind dying right now. Dying every minute would suck. seconds. Come on. Yeah. That wasn't the best by me. Seconds. Is this the Batushki? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna stay alive. If I can recall.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to
Cool.
proceed. Return to base. Do you copy?
Sweet.
Be advised.
Oh, he's on me already.
Concentrating forces near the airfield.
I do have a boost. Oh, he's freaking not gonna make it. F7 my tail. Come on. Do a little bit of juking. Ah, freaking dang it. But we got probably enough. I don't think they're gonna capture the mine, and I think we're Gucci. So nice. Despite being kind of owned in like the one-on-one engagements there, they still managed to pick up the W through vulturing mines. Sweet.
I'm proud of you, pilots. Head back home.
And we were, well, I don't know if we would be at an aircraft disadvantage or advantage there. It's pretty close. They had an HG-2 and the YAG-30 versus an F-84 and a YAG-30. So the YAG-30s cancel out. I would say the HG-2 is really good. Like, he probably should have been able to control the mine a lot better, and we wouldn't really have had a chance. So 6 sectors captured, 2 mines, 3 garrisons and an airbase. Not too bad. 500 capture points. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. What did our... Did he actually... Ooh. Did anyone actually kill him? Oh, he did. Oh, okay, so they went even. Oh, that's not bad. Cool. Good job. Alright, so that was our introductory game, and it went about like you'd expect. I do have like a bunch of experience on these aircraft here. The F-84B and the F-84F. I actually set the... I set a couple records with this plane. I have the most... I think I have the most ground target kills on NA, and the most experience in a battle in NA with this plane right here. So if you actually go on the World of Warplane Hall of Fame, I'd be at the top for maximum experience per battle on this guy right here. So these are all pretty similar. I'm gonna I'm actually gonna change the paint on that nose. It's a little gaudy for me. Get a little torch with some wings out there. It actually doesn't look too bad, but I'm gonna, you know what? Why not? Spend a little gold on it. Change it. It's all red, white, and blue, but it's a little too much for me. Cool. All right, so now we're gonna pay for the specs. We're going to buy the specialization, and we are going to, you know what? Let's just let's go all out on it for now. We'll borrow. Somebody's. We'll give it back eventually. But for now, we'll take it and see what we can't do. F9. I don't have any specialized parts for that. I do have a specialized lightweight power unit. Take that. Get a couple experimental gas operated actions. And do we want to go for hard points? Let's check out the speed. Is this a rocket one? Is this a rocket one? Oh no, it isn't. Sorry. Who has rocket reload speed? Oh, here we go. What's that off of? I guess we're gonna find out. Sweet. So get that down to 85 seconds instead of 120. Survivability is going to go down a little bit. Airspeed is going to go down a decent chunk because of the strength and hard points. But let's put some Put some consumables in here. Well, I don't know if I need that one. Incendiary ammo. All the good stuff. Sweet. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Premium boost, incendiary ammo, heavy warheads. What is that from? Is that one thing I was gonna... Empire, aisle 40. Okay, I don't use that much. Sweet. Alright, so we got all our equipment sorted out. It's actually just for now. No, it's not retraining. Let's reset the skills. Let's think about this a second. We want the extra damage from the bombs. We want the extra maneuverability. And that gives us 3 points left over. We'd go the site if we... No, we probably can't afford that. Because all these are pretty nice. We could cut the aerobatics and go for the site. Or we could actually... This would be funny. If we go for Rocketeer. And then we get to waste our point, but... That might be worth more. Well, Resilience is quite nice as well. Like, I feel like this is the way to go if you're setting one up. But let's go the Rocketeer, because that's funny. Get lots of rockets too, so if someone tries to head on fight you, you can try to get him. Firefighter, I don't know. The last point probably doesn't matter so much. So we get over 100. All right, let's see what we can do with the new juiced up version. Sweet. 101. I guess that's ordnance rating. Cool. I didn't really look at the stats to see how much it helped, but it's probably all right. It's pretty it's pretty pimped right now. It'd be cool to see what it does in like a top tier battle. Because last time we were down tiered, most of the aircraft we were facing were better than us. We could actually probably make pretty short work of something like a P-61 or a 1056. It's like the slower heavies. Could probably catch them and defeat them quite easily. Something like a Vampire would be a pain. Although we have a gun slot now. We have decent damage, not like great damage. Something like an F-86 is gonna catch you and make short work of you. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get. And then after this game, I think I'm gonna revert all my good equipment to the good planes and then see what we got left over for this thing. I'm pretty happy with that first game, but it didn't really bother me. Badushka probably could have like came over and killed me a few times on that mine. Or the heavy fighter player could have killed like a bunch of bombers over the mine. I kind of got lucky there with some picks. But yeah. Might have a bot match because the timer went all the way to the end.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Yep, looks like a bot match. Do we have any humans on our side? Doesn't look like it. The bot matches are actually kind of scary sometimes because I think it loads the better bots in for the enemy team because it's to compensate for a human player being on this side. And normally that wouldn't really matter, but like there's 12 of them, so if you have 12 like better bots and 12 bad bots, it kind of adds up. Overwhelm on just one player. We are top tier now. This actually is quite a nice looking aircraft. I do like the way it looks. Let's see. Oh, we got it souped up. It still takes 3 rockets. What about something like this? Oh, that could be 2 rockets. Something like this, probably 3. Yeah, 3 and some change. Alright, I got damaged a little bit by a heavy fighter. Or air defense aircraft. See those new guns in action. They do pretty nice. That's not bad at all, actually. I'm actually pretty happy. It's hard to tell how good this would be. There's no human players in this, but so far it's looking pretty decent. It's a MiG up there. We can outturn the MiG now that we're all souped up. It's about... Otherwise it would be about an equal fight, I think. MiG and this guy right here. We got a little bit of health on him, probably. Oh, he's coming for us. Let's see what we can do. We got Elise Clark in here, a special pilot. You know, gun slot isn't bad, actually. It's a bomber. Oh, we got a rocket. Like it's said to do. You know, maybe this isn't the worst thing. I was very skeptical about its capabilities on defeating bombers, but it seems not to be that much of an issue, actually. Granted, that wasn't bomb, how cute it was. The altitude performance is kind of awkward. You could have a speed build, you might actually be able to catch something like that, or B-17. But they have a pretty long range. They're defensive turrets. It's just fiber here. I think we've got this match in the bag. The bots aren't really doing anything. They haven't probably captured that sector, but they haven't captured any of those things yet. I'm gonna snuggle up behind him. Try on that heavy fighter. Otherwise I'll have to leave him like that. Ooh, they got some range on those turrets. They got some range on those turrets for sure. I took out my engine and my wing. It does seem a little susceptible to damage like this. Normally I run them with a reinforced airframe, the other F-84s.
Air supremacy achieved.
But I don't think you can afford to do that with just the one slot. This is very easy. But I could have done this in any airframe. Really. But so far so good. Barrel rolls. What the heck? Took out my... Yeah, this is the problem. You can't really reach the bombers. Trying to hit it. Trying to hit them. Here doesn't fit here. Ah, shoot. Ooh, I got run. But it doesn't matter. We got it in the bag. The bots took that. Went in the corner bag, but it doesn't really matter. We gotta take our vengeance on this F-94G over here. We'll see who has the strongest rockets. Altitude performance.
Keep it up. Victory is almost
We get 20 seconds boost. Well, no. Seems okay. I'm not really... Oh, there we go. Dang it. Did I get him? Oh. I did not. So, probably not as good as a dedicated air-to-air platform. Well, that's okay. I can dodge those and then defeat them in maneuver combat. And even airspeed. Well, airspeed probably isn't quite as good as that. Maneuverability is better. Ground damage is better. Also, the air-to-air damage I wonder. It actually isn't, like, crazy different. But you do get a lot more accuracy for the more range from the cannons. The gun slot is nice. I do like the extra damage. With Elise Clark in here, the maneuverability is pretty good. I'm pretty happy.
Waiting for you back home.
Sweet. All right, now I'm going to set it up like how I would use it after I take a look at like stats, but I'm going to set it up how I would use it. Get all the fancy smancy stuff off, probably. That's not very impressive. But we weren't really pressed very hard. I'll have to play with this more when I get it, just in the future, probably. But, like, let's see here. We'll find a... I guess I just don't have any sights for it, really. Yeah, I don't have enough parts to, like, set it up fully, but maybe that's a project for another day. We'll do that all later. Take a look at the stats real quick from that battle. You know what? Let's do one more battle, but like, instead of the premium consumables, we'll just use regular silver consumables, and keep Elise Clark in there. Well, 79 Elise Clark. That's not bad, really. What is? Let me flip this back over to the way I have it set up usually. 69. So, hey, that's not bad. Oh, it doesn't have its pilot. It's not quite fair. But it's not bad at all, really. It's like not quite as survivable. Like it doesn't have the reinforced airframe in there, and we can compare it with some polished skin instead of the reinforced airframe. Make it a little more fair. But still, yeah. Comparable rockets. I do like the tiny Tims on the base F-84Bs. The gun slot is very nice, though. Maneuverability with Elise Clark is good. Normally, you wouldn't have the Demolition Expert perk with Elise Clark. I think that's it. That's called. Or this one. And actually, that kind of sucked. We tried it on the one F-84. It didn't even work. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to grab Resilience and then try it one more time. Let's see if we can find somebody that's going to fight us. But yeah, that's not bad. I've heard like a little bit of naysay about this, but I don't think it's too bad, really. It's pretty much like the F-84B, which isn't the strongest plane. Like, you'll be in trouble if there's like a flight of tier 10s. This is a tier 9, but you get a lot of XP, a lot of silver, a lot of free XP. It's a great pilot trainer. You get the paint with the plus 8% experience right out of the get-go. That's not bad. I think I'm a fan of this, actually. A little bit. We'll see, though. We'll see it against some tier 10s, probably. We did get smoked by that Yak 30, but that's kind of the purpose of that plane, is to duel multi-rolls like this. That's like a dedicated fighter. This is a ground attack plus fighter. This is kind of like a hyena. You have to take like whatever comes. If there's a bomber flying low that's weak, you come and shoot it down. There's ground attackers, you can attack those. Alright, we got some people. Let's see who the game decided to
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Airbase, 2 garrisons. Alright, we got a P-51H. There's one more. Oh, sweet, we have a another F-84G. Well, that's not going to tell us a lot. And we got a B-29C on our team. So, yeah, we got a pretty decent advantage. And I probably could defeat the P-51H in maneuvering combat as well. So I'm better everywhere than the P-51H, except for optical performance.
Show me what you can do, pilots.
And probably like boost speed, like the sustained speed is pretty good on the P-51H. But we'll see. We'll just go in the middle and try to dogfight people. We'll take a look at the rockets too. Be there alone. Normally it's nice to let the bots take the brunt of the AA damage actually. So. I'm gonna let them do that. Then I'm gonna run in. Rockets. Oh, there's a. Oh, you got it. But, unfortunately, on this tail now. Oh, it's pretty tanky though. They got 532 hit points. For a tier 8, well, it's a tier 9, but in a tier 8 battle, it's a decent amount. A right here. Finish off the air defense craft though. Go over to this. This is the J7. J752. They are quite susceptible to fire damage. Enough. What do we got here? ME-209A. We should be able to outmaneuver a bot too. Alright, let's get healed up at the wrench real quick. And then... The world is kind of our oyster right now. I think I'm going to go over here. Take this red spot for one. They don't deserve any land. I didn't actually do that, but it doesn't matter. There's the P-51. You want to fight us? That's not the P-51, that's the other F-84. But it's not specialized, so can't really fight us. Let's pop this pop real quick. Look at the P-51. But they're not really paying attention to us, so... Oh well. Let's run over here and use a couple of our rockets. We'll see what it's like with just the regular silver rockets. The gold rockets do like 10% engine damage, so I'm not sure that's actually real. It seemed like you needed 3 to destroy a standard replacement. Or 4 for an armored one. Oh. 4 almost has 1 then. What, 2 for some tanks. Doesn't seem to work if you shoot it a little bit. I have 2 on this one. There we go. 1 more over there. I mean, you do have plenty of spare. Probably better a separate amount of it. Let's try to... This defense aircraft. Rockets, get some reloads. What's our B-29C doing? He's doing good. Oh, their P-51 is not very good. It's specialized though. Don't know what he's doing. What's this up here? Oh, it's not gonna get very far doing that. We're not being really challenged. It's disappointing. armor up there. Here's our pal. I feel bad for shooting the enemy now. We're so far ahead. Even though it's my job. Alright, we have 2 sectors to capture. We can heal up, wrench, admire our plane. What we got? Ground attacker, IL 40, so that's 2-9. We have a good amount of hit points on these, so this will be a good test for the guns. It's not horrible. It's not like the most amazing guns ever. It does the job. 1, 2, 3. Let's see about this. Not quite enough. Yeah, they're premium. That would have been nice there, actually. Let's use our maneuverability consumable. Another one. Nice. Alright, for these, there's 2 on each for here. It does not. But it like almost does. Oh, again. Maybe the premium consumable would be good for that. That's kind of unfortunate. I like planes that work without the premium consumables. 2, 3. I think that's just me missing though. Yeah. I feel like that's doable in 6.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support.
Yeah, the maneuverability is actually pretty good. Normally you wouldn't build an F-84G with these Clark in it. Just because it's not, it's not worth doing, really. It's not powerful enough of a plane for you to bother doing that. So it's kind of cool to be able to have a Lisa Clark. But I'm not going to use that 1 perk on her, so it's not going to be quite as good. But I could use it to train other planes, like Corsair Pilot. Maybe they'll say GG. Oh, shit. Yeah.
That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
Not the best match, but what can you do? 3 wins, 3 games.
Victory is ours.
It's not the worst plan in the world.
We're waiting for your return.
Oh, I gotta get Bresky. Sweet. I never got shot down. Life is good. A new premium plane. Probably shouldn't buy it because it's $80. Well, it's kind of fun. Pretty. I'll probably use it in the future. I'm a fan of the F-84s. It's kind of like a scrappy underdog kind of a plane. You didn't see that there, except for the first match where I was the scrappy underdog getting hunted and killed by the one Yak 30. But yeah, that's cool. It's very pretty. Have a good day, guys.